Welcome to Unique Eagles Educational Center. Today we'll be having a thorough discussion about Nigeria and Africa at large, but we're going to be narrowing our discussion to Nigeria agricultural system today. And with us, we have Mr. Chibuzo. Mr. Chibuzo, we want to thank you for joining us today.
Chibuzo, thank you.
All right, thanks for correcting me. That's great.
We've been trying to do this for a while now. Schedule America and all that.
Yes, that's good. Thank you so much, Chibuzo, for joining, Mr. Chibuzo, for joining us. All right, so we are Nigerians, and like we said, our discussion is majorly focused on Nigerian agricultural system. Growing up, I realized that life growing up was kind of easier and simpler than it is today. I can understand that so many prices of consumable products were very affordable back then. But now, the common man in Nigeria can find it difficult. It's finding it difficult to survive, even with the basic means of feeding right now in the country. In your opinion, what do you think must have caused this?
Well, technically, it's called inflation. Things keep going up and it doesn't go down. Especially in Nigeria, when things go up in Nigeria, it doesn't come down at all. And things, when it go up, it goes up. It goes up triple times. So before our forefathers, before they arrived, we used to sustain ourselves. We used to grow yam, cocoyam, all these local agricultural products. At least 75% of the livelihood are being sustained by agriculture back then. But now everything has changed, and there's so many reasons for that. But the thing is that right now, at some point in Nigeria, after the mechanizations and all that, Nigeria was able to produce granules, was able to produce cocoa, was able to produce palm oil, but now all those things have disappeared. Wow. And the reason, we all know what the reason for that, but it's going to be, I will go on to discuss more on that.
Yeah, so I thank you for the brief introduction of the current situation in Nigeria and little history about Nigeria progression from then till now. So, like I said, this difference has been a tough one. This difference from the back then and now. So what is the main? Can you really figure out the main cause of this problem? Can you help us with that?
Simple question, simple answer. Oil boom.
Oil boom.
Once we discover oil, that's even the war we fought was because of oil. If you don't have oil by now, if we are not producing granite and the southeast palm oil, and the southwest are doing their cocoa, nobody will be fighting because everybody will be producing what they need. But now, when we discover oil, everything changed. It changed, and also oil is a lucrative business. So right now, the whole entire world, it's not just Nigeria, revolves around oil.
Oil, wow. So it's more like saying our blessing has become a curse, because oil discovery is supposed to be a blessing to the nation. But now it has become it. Because I can remember there was a time, sometime in the year, I think that in Delta State, there was this crisis that had for a long time. And even in one of the states, I think in the Ijaw region, fighting also because of, they call it resource control, because of oil. So it has really caused a lot of problems for us in Nigeria. So, but now I want us to talk about our Nigerian youths. They said the future of the country is laid on the hands of Nigerian youths. And just because we know that agriculture has been the source of livelihood in our country, it means that there should be a way for Nigerian youth to be involved in agriculture. And do you think there's a way we can encourage them? There's a way Nigerian youth can be encouraged to get into agriculture?
Most people, most Nigerians, especially the ones that live in a rural area, they are still sustaining themselves on agricultural products. It's just that one thing is that our youths and most of our population live in an urban area. So it's possible. Actually, it's very possible. If you want to feed yourself, the quickest and the easiest way to do it without breaking the law is through agriculture.
Right.
Because I remember then, like every family, even though they have other jobs they are doing, they have a little farm by the backyard.
Yes.
They'll be growing little crops, and sometimes we combine 2 or 3 crops in one land.
Right.
Yeah, those things are really sustainable, because when you don't have money to buy certain things, you go back to your farm and get cassava. Yeah, you'll be able to feed. So youth is very, very possible. You can feed us. You can feed yourself. You don't have to think about Nigeria. There's a dynamic change. We started seeing it. It might not happen now, it might not happen tomorrow, but the change is possible. Nigeria very soon will be able to do certain things, like most things that people do and go away with it, they might not be able to do, like 419 and get rich quick
schemes, yeah.
And also all these Ponzi scheme, CBEX and all that.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, those things, they might not be, their sustainability in Nigeria now is very, it can count how many days those things can last. So as long as we rise up like the wave like it's going on right now it's not even 2027, everybody's talking about 2027. So with time, everybody's getting educated, everybody's getting aware of what's going on. So now is the best time for you to involve yourself in this easy way. Easy agriculture is not that difficult. You know, if you like, the thing is that resources is what is not there. But if we can combine ourselves, if we can think about something other than ourselves, if we can like try to educate ourselves, you don't have to go to university to be able to do agriculture. In most places, you have technical school that can train you for a year or so. You know, try to equip yourself, even though you might not be able to achieve certain things because of lack of resources.
Yeah.
So don't depend on nobody. Government will not do that for you. So
that is the problem. That is the problem. The government. We'll always hit the government. That is a very tough part to really discuss in terms of this agricultural sector. So what role is the government playing in the growth kind of like the issues we're having agriculturally in Nigeria? I think it's almost the whole role. Government is everywhere messing the whole thing up. I will agree with you.
No, thank you.
They're messing the whole thing up. The government is messing the whole thing up. So I would also like to ask, for those in diaspora, is there a way those in diaspora can help Nigeria in terms of helping them generally in terms of the agricultural the kind of like degradation or what they call it, or maybe kind of
There's a long way they can do it. Diaspora is the backbone of any country. Indians, Chinese, all these Asian countries, they thrive in it, but they do it right. But me personally, I won't recommend that, because if you cannot vote, are we even a citizen of Nigeria? Well, we have all these NIN and all that, but we cannot vote. Every other country, even African country, are now doing it. You can vote if you're Ghana. You know, they can vote. Kenyans, they can
from
vote
diaspora.
From diaspora. Yeah, they can vote from diaspora. So how are we going to get involved when we're not even counted as citizens? The only thing they need is our remittances, the money we
send back home.
Okay, what if we get involved? How are we going to get, to what extent, to what limit are we going to get involved? If we get our own, now we put resources together, get a land, get products we need, cultivate. Who's gonna be? Are we gonna be in Nigeria permanently with the insecurities and everything that's going on right now? Okay, assuming you have a business in Nigeria, how are you going to manage it? You have issue with somebody like a politician, or even not even a politician, an uncle to somebody who knows somebody. Is the court even efficient to help you in your case? So Diaspora can help, but with Nigeria, I don't recommend it, because right now, nothing works in Nigeria.
Wow, this is a very interesting discussion today. I'm so excited, and I feel so like I believe a lot of youth out there in Nigeria heard what has been discussed today. So I would like to know, what is your final advice, or what is the conclusion of this discussion today?
My final advice, in conclusion, what I would say is that get rich quick. 419 and all those Ponzi scheme will not help you. If you parents or guardian can afford to send you to school, go to school. If not, there's other ways to make money. There's other way to have a bright future. Agriculture is one of them. So you should focus on that. There's a way to do it. Even if the little you have, or if you don't have any, but there's a way to. If you can have gather yourself together and figure out the next move.
Maybe training or stuff.
Get apprentice
apprenticeship. That's correct. That's great.
So agriculture is the best way. All this
and there's money there. Money there.
And
wow.
If nothing else, you can be able to feed yourself and your family.
That's true. Wow. That's it. Thank you so very much, Mr. Chibuzo, for coming here today, or for being a guest today. Just stay tuned, because he just mentioned education. It means there's some things we need to discuss on our next episode, which may likely be education. So just stay tuned, guys. We're going to catch you up, guys, maybe next week. But as always, don't change the dial. We'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful time. As usual, stay out of trouble and always stay safe. Bye.